You know, I must say that the NRA and the militia groups in the U.S. turned out to be a bunch of wet dish rags. Sorry, boys and girls. But y'all have really failed to stop this. And the militia groups were given it a year heads up before the red flag laws came in. We even personally called some people, sent emails, warned you that this legislation with the red flag laws, it was written by a foreign agent called Israel. And their agents staged here, and it was ADL and SPLC. They couldn't get it through federal. They have their man in office, Trump. So they went state to state. And got the lawmakers to go ahead and pass these red flag laws. And as we warned everybody, what's going to happen is happening, and it's going to get worse, because in each place they pass red flag laws, there's a cell, a Jewish cell, just waiting to call in a false report about a gun owner. And it's been going on. But we warned everybody a year ahead of time. That's what's going to happen. So all they have to do is get an anonymous tip, and the police take it to a Jew judge. Jew judge signs off on it, kick your door in at 3 o'clock in the morning, and take your firearms, because some anonymous call, which you'll never find who it is, but I guarantee you, it's these Jew cells. To take your gun away. And you're never going to get it back. They say temporarily. I am also amazed at how many supposed Second Amendment supporters don't march down to Washington. I know you say, but the marches don't do anything. You get 1 million people in front of the White House saying we don't want these gun laws passed. They're not going to pass because they're afraid of people, because they're cowards. So you militias and NRA, you guys need to organize and get 1 million people down and march on Washington to stop this nonsense the Democrats are doing. And if you think Trump is going to veto this legislation, taking guns away, you're out of your mind, because he's not going to do that. Remember, he is the king of the Jews, like he said, and this is why the UN, we believe, are in the U.S. right now, coming to enforce taking the guns. And each and every state governor and representative that allowed these gun laws and allowed these pledges to Israel to keep your job in school or as a doctor or whatever, and not tell the truth about Israel's brutality, theft, stealing, scum of the earth that they are, or you can't have a job. If you don't lie to your students, you can't have a job. If you don't lie about the history, you can't have a job. But true to form, Americans don't do shit, or you're not going to have your guns. So they send in 1 million troops to enforce this legislation that the Democrats are pushing through. And allowing, you militia, NRA, you gun rights advocates, allowing these red flag laws to even take hold. You couldn't organize with each other or other groups just to get some protests going. The red flag laws are unconstitutional. Shall not be infringed. There's no in between. Shall not be infringed. There's nothing else in between there. I'm sorry. And we put out petition after petition because the Constitution says that if anyone introduces an unconstitutional law and anybody votes for it, that person must be removed immediately. And this goes back to what we always say about the U.S. military doesn't do their job, because it is Washington, D.C., demonic central in Israel's military, not the American military. You guys let them take the AK-47s. Now they're coming after the AR-15s. And last year on our old channel, we showed you the 2,000 upcoming laws to take your guns. It is just so crazy. Americans just sit back and let it happen.